Good morning. I'm hoping this is broadcasting live, so I'll just go ahead. Happy Monday. So let's see, a year or so ago, I was doing what I called Mindful Monday podcasts, and I posted them each week on my website, and it was just like a 5-minute story and short little meditation to listen to kind of set the tone of your week every Monday. And I got lots of great feedback. Hi, John. And I was just thinking today, well, gosh, why don't I start doing that again only via live video, because people love live video. So here I am. My commitment is to, hi, Diane. My commitment is to do this every morning to support you in beginning your week on a good note. So here we go. So my story today is called The Bear and the Cage. And I'll read it to you and then take you through a short little meditation around it. I read a story once about a bear in Germany who was part of a roadside zoo. He was in a cage that was 10 feet long, and all day he paced inside 10 feet forward and 10 feet back. He was getting old, so the zoo sold him to an animal sanctuary. The sanctuary put the bear into a natural habitat and opened the door of the cage. The bear didn't leave the cage, but still paced back and forth, 10 feet forward and 10 feet back. Finally, to get him out, they lit a fire at the closed end of the cage. The bear came out and they took the cage away, but all he did was pace 10 feet forward and 10 feet back. The story had a sad ending. They had to put the bear down finally. But in our lives, we have a choice to break our old patterns. So just consider that story for a moment and perhaps notice how you might either feel like you're in a cage and can't get out, or if you've been released from that cage and you're still repeating the same patterns of your past. Because if you look around at your life and notice the area of your life that you feel the least satisfied or out of integrity or stuck, I'm going to assert that that's the place where you're taking 10 steps forward and 10 steps back. You're going back and forth, even though you have the freedom, you're out of the cage, you have the freedom to live life to your fullest potential. And so we all do that. And it keeps us from experience all of what's out, all the possibilities and everything that we can really, what we want. The things that have us living our purpose and feeling fully expressed. So I want to take you through a short meditation around this. So hopefully, I only do this if you're seated and not driving. So go ahead and close your eyes. And just settle in for a moment. Take a slow, deep breath. Maybe take a big inhale and hold it for a minute. And then release and let it all out. Again, inhale. And then release and let it all out, as if you just released yourself from any cage that you feel that you're in. And allow yourself to go inside yourself. Sinking inside, maybe into your heart space. And begin to consider your life right now, noticing. Where do I feel? What part of my life do I feel like I'm caged in? Where do I feel like I can't get out? I'm stuck in here. And as you do, notice the patterns of yours that have you feeling like you're taking 10 steps forward and 10 steps back. Without judging it, just simply notice the behaviors that have you staying in the cage and repeating those patterns. And then next, consider how you might feel like you are outside of that cage, how you do have opportunity to break your patterns. But your patterns are being repeated. So in that space with your eyes closed, begin to notice your patterns of behaviors that are preventing you from stepping outside and releasing yourself from the bondage of your past. Just consider that. Is it in the area of your finances? Is it in the area of your relationship, your marriage, your health? What pattern right now has you pacing back and forth because you know it so well, but it's not serving you? So then let all of that go. And again, with your eyes closed, begin to consider what you could experience by completely releasing those patterns. Imagine releasing them right now and stepping outside of the smallness of where you've been hanging out. And spend a moment there and notice the possibilities that are awaiting you right now, today. And with your eyes closed, again, releasing those old patterns. Make a commitment to yourself this week that you're going to delete those patterns, erase them. Maybe think of a chalkboard and you're erasing all of those patterns of behavior that aren't serving you, so that you can be fully expressed and live your life to the fullest. So allow yourself to commit to one action step this week. Maybe perhaps that action step will be delivering a communication to someone that you've been withholding towards. Maybe it's journaling about your sabotaging patterns. Maybe it's seeking the support you need. Make sure you have a specific, clear action that you're going to take this week. And then again, with your eyes closed, imagine already having done that. And notice what feelings you can cultivate this week by releasing yourself from any internal bondage. And then slowly open your eyes and notice how you feel right now. So my challenge to you this week is to take some new actions. Delete those behaviors that have you feeling like you're pacing back and forth, even though you are able to experience more. Because the reality is you are emotionally free. All you have to do is shift your perspective. That takes work. So commit to that this week, and I want to hear how it goes for you. And I'll see you next Monday for the next Mindful Monday. Have a great week, you guys. Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody. See ya.